guys, welcome back to my channel, SimsDreamsSpace. Today we have a new speed build. I actually don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'll figure it out before I upload it because I don't know what I'm gonna call it right now. But yeah, we have a new speed build here today. Today is actually my first time doing a voiceover for a speed build. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but I figured I'll do kind of like questions I've been asked a few times, you know, and things I've just found online to let you guys get to know me a little better, you know, that kind of thing. And if you have any questions at all, you can always you know, put them in the comments and I'll always reply. So I don't know how this will go, but we'll do this. Alright. The first question is, what are any of your nicknames and what do you prefer to be called? I have like 3 or 4 nicknames. There's Zozo, because my name is Zoe. Crystal Blue Eyes, which my best friend calls me. And Lil Monster, which one of my other good friends call me. And like with what names I would rather be called, I don't really mind. Some of my friends call me Amelia because it's a name that I adore so much. Some people call me just Zoe, some people just, you know, whatever. Next, I don't know, I'm sorry if you could hear my cat in the background, but next question is, what book on your shelf is begging to be read? Actually, right now I'm reading Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. I'll put her name in the description. She's doing, I think, yeah, I'm reading Burial Rites right now for my English class. It's a really good book. It's definitely like it's very different. Like, you know, it's like based in like I think but it was like in the 1800s or something, something like that. And it's just like how she was like charged and convicted of murdering someone or some people. So I don't know. It's definitely a little different, although I do tend to read books and I really love those. I'll definitely read Chasing Windmills again. I don't really read it, but I do have it in my desk in my room. I absolutely adore that book. It's just amazing. I'll put the name in the description if you want to read it. It's great. Next question is, can you save any or greeting cards and letters for your friends? I sometimes save them, not very much, depending on who's from. If it's birthday cards, I tend to save them, just because like someone wrote that for me, and I think that was very sweet. But like in the whole thing, I don't actually save really any of the cards, but my father does, so they are honestly just all over the house. Like if I just like look over beside my desk, I can actually see just a few little cards here and there. It's very funny. Next question is, what is one guilty pleasure you wouldn't give up? Okay, so I don't know if I'll be dragged in the comments because some people like these bands and artists and some people don't. It's like, okay. But I do like to listen to 5 Seconds of Summer and One Direction's old songs. Like for the newer songs, I don't really listen to them. Like the older songs, I really do like, and that's not very normal for me because like my music like taste can really just go either way. I can just go towards like the rapping and that kind of thing, or I can go for like Breaking Benjamin and that kind of thing. So it really does depend, I guess. But that's like listen to 5 Seconds of Summer and One Direction's old music. It's probably a very big guilty pleasure of mine. Like I just won't change that probably. Next question is, which animal or insects scare you the most and why? definitely spiders. Spiders terrify me way too much. I actually have a phobia of spiders. It's not pretty. Because I actually live in Australia and I live in the outback. Well, not really like the outback, but like the countryside of Australia. I see spiders literally everywhere. Like, probably I can look up into the corner of my room and see a spider, and I'm just like, why? Why are you here? What do you want from me? It generally creep me out, and they scare me half to death because I have a really big phobia of them. Next question is, how and where do you prefer to study? I don't know, like, it really depends. But I will often, like, if I need to really study and like I can't study at home, I do go out and just get lunch at the shopping center, or some of you people in probably in America might call it the mall. I'm not really sure. But yes, I either go to the shopping center and get lunch and then study, or I'll go to the park and just, you know, just study and do what I can. But living in Australia and living in like the countryside, it's not always very quiet, like when you're in public, you know, like depending where you go. Like where I live, it's usually pretty quiet, or like if I go like half an hour or so away from me to go get lunch, you know, it's very hectic, it's very loud. It's like, I'm trying to study here, why are you so loud? Anyway, next question is, if you had to change your first name, what would it be? I would definitely change my name to Amelia. I've loved that name probably for about maybe 8 years or 9 years now. I absolutely adore that name. Yeah. Next question. How difficult is it for you to forgive someone who refuses to apologize? I don't know, like, I think it really depends on the person and like what they did, I guess. I actually have someone very close to me, one of my best friends. She didn't apologize for about 2 or 3 years after something happened, but like as soon as it happened, I forgave her because, you know, she was my best friend, you know, she still is. She's one of my most bestest friends, you know, and that kind of thing. And I don't know, it's very difficult to say, I guess. But yeah, like I think, you know, I definitely think it really does depend on like the situation and who the person is. I don't know, I could be wrong. Next question. In what area of your life can you be immature? Oh goodness gracious. I could definitely be extremely immature when I'm in a relationship. I'm probably one of the people that it just absolute pains to be in a relationship with. Like, all of my exes, you know, they could probably definitely tell you I am definitely a real pain to be in a relationship with. But I don't know. I think, yeah, I'm probably more like immature when it comes to relationships, because like I'm just terrified it'll go wrong and all of that stuff. Next question. When do you find yourself singing? Pretty much all the time. I was actually jamming out to Breaking Benjamin and Linkin Park and everything. When I was actually building this, I was singing my heart out. You know, like I think it was maybe like around, oh goodness, it was like about half of the day and half of like late at night when I was building this, and I was singing, I was jamming out. I don't know, my neighbors probably do not like me at this point, I don't know. But alright, next question. Oh goodness, do you write? I do, I really do. I absolutely adore writing. I like to write very short stories kind of thing. I like to write quotes, like, you know, you might like find quotes like on Tumblr or something, you know, and once or twice some of my quotes are on Tumblr, and it's like, oh, I didn't know people liked my quotes, fair enough. But yeah, I like to write short stories, quotes, and sometimes like poem-like things. They're not really poems. They're just kind of like things I write. I don't know. One day I'll post it and share it with everyone on YouTube. You know, that kind of thing. Do you have any pets? I have 2 cats, Fluffy and Cat. I know, Cat being named Cat. Why? But it's really the only name he answers to. But his actual name, like on his registration, is Boo, which my sister called him. But he does not answer to it. He either answers to food or cat. So I don't know. But actually, Fluffy, one of my cats, is literally just next to me, on top of my computer. So I don't know. She's trying to sleep, whereas I'm just talking over and over. But I think she's used to it because I talk. I never shut up, honestly. Next question. Oh, sorry. Goodness. Who was the last person you texted? The last person I texted was my ex-boyfriend, which I'm still friends with, Hussein. Yeah, I think that's the last person I texted. I think, I don't know. What was the last song you listened to? The last song I listened to was Breathe by Breaking Benjamin. I'll write the name of the song and the band in the description if any of you guys want to listen to it. It's an amazing song. I absolutely adore it so far. It's really, really good. How many siblings do you have? I have one sister who's actually older than me. She's nearly 23. She'll be 23 in about just under a month, in May. So yeah, I don't know. She's just about 3 years older than me. So I don't know. What's stopping you from going for the person you like? Oh gosh. The person I like actually watches my videos because he's a very good friend of mine. So he's probably gonna watch this, and I'm just like, oh gosh, no. He actually still cares for his ex-girlfriend and actually likes one of his close friends. And basically friend zoned to me without knowing I actually liked him. So fun, right? Who was the last person you spoke to on the phone? The last person I spoke to on the phone with was probably my friend Nevlin. You know, just, yeah, fun. So if you can hear, like, the paper shuffling, like, I have all the questions written down to remind me of them. What is your favorite song right now? My favorite song is probably Breathe by Breaking Benjamin, Battle Cry by Angel Haze, or Under by Alex Hepburn. I'll put all those songs in the description so you can check them out if you want. They're very, very nice songs. Battle Cry by Angel Haze is probably the most song I've ever heard that is just... It's very, very difficult to like watch the video, like the music video, but like the lyrics are just amazing and just gorgeous and just like, yes, please give me more. I love this song. But yes. Do you have any best friends? I do. I have basically 7 best friends. 3 of them, maybe 4 of them are probably my closest best friends. You know, so I don't know. Are you jealous? Yes, I am definitely the jealous type. I am extremely jealous when it comes to like my friends and like relationships. I am the most jealous. I don't know, I can't speak. But I'm probably the most person that has the biggest jealousy issues. Because I don't know, it's very weird to say. I don't know. I've probably very big jealousy issues. I don't know. What were you doing on Friday night? Well, sorry, last Friday night. I was sleeping and actually building this gosh forsaken thing. I was literally up like during the day and night building this, and it's like, okay, whatever. Have you ever had your heart broken, and have you ever broken someone's heart? I definitely had my heart broken a few times. You know, and I'm definitely still recovering from it. Have I ever broken someone's heart? Yeah, I definitely have. I know I have. One of my exes, I know I broke his heart. He's told me a few times. You know, me and him still talk now, so I don't know. It's weird. Your favorite color? I actually have 3 favorite colors. Red, black, and purple. Purple was my mother's favorite color, so I don't know. I like it. What does your last text say? I think, let me check. I think it says, "Oh, okay," because I was texting my ex-boyfriend. Yeah, oh, okay, because yeah, we wanted to FaceTime, but we couldn't because he was working. So I was like, oh, okay. What's your eye color? My eye color is like a really weird, like blue. Like some people say it's like crystal blue. I don't know. All I know is that my eye color is blue. What's your dream career? I want to be a psych nurse. So basically, someone that, like, you know, if you live in Australia, there's like psych units in like certain hospitals where you can like just go in when you're like, you know, you're having issues, you know, keeping yourself safe, or you know, someone like if someone's around you and you know you're worried you're gonna hurt them and hurt yourself, then you know some places will take you in for a few days or a week, which is called a psych unit. I'm very open about my like difficulty in mental illness. I've actually been in a psych unit 4 times in the last 4 or 5 years. So you know, ever since I was in one the first time, I've definitely wanted to be a psych nurse because, like, you know, I know how it feels to kind of be in that situation and be like, oh gosh, you know, I understand why you know it's hard to be here, because like it's very hard to be in a psych ward because, like, you know, you're just trying to like get through, you know, your thoughts, and you know, so you can get out and, you know, just do things. What's the next question? If you could restore a friendship, who would it be with? It would definitely be with my old best friend Shiloh. We haven't spoken in about 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I think, you know, if I could restore the friendship with her, I would definitely maybe do it. I don't know. It'd be a little weird because me and her definitely felt like it's very hard when it came to like losing our friendship. You know, it was a very difficult time. I don't know. Have you ever fallen asleep in classes? I actually have. I fell asleep. What was that? I think it was last Tuesday. Well, for me, it was just the Tuesday I just went, but for you guys, it'll be last Tuesday. And so I don't know. I fell asleep. We went on break, and I had fallen asleep because I was extremely sleep deprived. I didn't sleep at all the night before because I'm trying to like record multiple things, and it was very difficult. But yeah, I fell asleep during my break in my English class, and my teacher, when she came back from break, she didn't wake me up. I was asleep in class for like about an hour or so. It was very weird. It was very, very weird, but I've actually done that multiple times before, so I don't know. Do you sing in the car? Goodness gracious me, I definitely do. You can even ask my father. I sing in the car so much. Like when I'm actually in the car, I'll sing like just, I will literally just burst. I can't speak today. I will literally like just jam to my music and like just turn it up. You know, like if I just roll my window down, you know, I could literally see multiple people looking at me like, what is she doing? Like, why? And I was like, yes, music. What is the strangest sense you have? I don't know if it's like a strange sense. But I can smell rain from like when it's like maybe an hour or two away before it comes. I can smell it like an hour or two before it actually gets here. I don't know if that's weird or like if everyone can do that. I don't know. But I can definitely smell it. And I really like to smell it. It's amazing. It's so refreshing. How often do you randomly draw and what do you draw? I don't know. I actually usually draw like if I'm like waiting for my teacher to come into class. You know, it's like been a few minutes or you know, and they haven't come yet. I just kind of like start drawing just like really weird lines in my book, or like it's like I used to draw like really weird eyes, kind of like eyes with like eyeliner on it. That was really like my biggest thing. I would always draw that. It was very weird, but I don't know. So I don't know. It's very weird. So that's actually all the questions I have. I should have probably put down more, but I wasn't thinking. I thought, you know, fucking. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to swear. Oh gosh, no. I thought like, you know, just 25 minutes or so of the video I could manage 36 questions in the whole thing, but we've still got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Which actually we're going to the screenshots in about a minute or so, but I figured I would just kind of like explain this build altogether. I was actually like kind of inspired by just random Google images of like traditional houses I looked up, because like, you know, that's what I really have to do if I want like any inspiration to build, which actually a lot of simmers are like that. You know, we need inspiration from Google images sometimes, or like, you know, if we're like going out around town, you know, we will like kind of like just get inspiration from houses we like, and we're like, okay, I want to build that kind of thing. But yeah, I was on Google Images for about half an hour or so trying to find some really nice images that I wanted to like kind of like use, I guess, you know, just to inspire me. This kind of house wasn't really like based off anything. It was just kind of like inspired by multiple photos, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna build this. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was definitely hard to kind of like build, because like I kept like stopping and starting because like I was jamming out to my music, I was singing I was blasting my music. It was very weird. It was very hectic. But I don't know, like I actually, after when I'm building and recording, I actually will have to stop recording for like half an hour to like kind of like figure out what I want to do, like with like the build, or with like, you know, with the let's play or kind of thing. I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna stop recording for a little while and just chill out for a little while. So yeah, that's actually what I kept doing with this build, because I think it took me about an hour or two to build, maybe even longer, because like, I was doing multiple things. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think we're gonna be in the screenshots just soon. That gosh dang cat teddy bear was definitely difficult to like figure out where I wanted it to be. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it next to the bed. Why not? Alright, I think we're at this. Yep, here we go. So actually, I'm gonna head out now. Make sure to comment below any questions you have for me, and I'll do them in the next like question and answer kind of thing for a speed build, you know, that kind of thing. Make sure you follow my Twitter and my Instagram, which is SimsDreamsSpace. I'll link it all below in the description for you guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe, and make sure to press the bell so you know when I will post again, that kind of thing. I am very, very boring about half of the time. I was like, why not? Let's just do a random question and answer thing that no one honestly asked for. No one asked for this, so I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. Anyway, bye.